Welcome back to Manoa Underground, everybody. We have a special treat today. We have Wahine softball center fielder Kelly Majam. Kelly, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, we talked about the difficulty of coming back from your knee rehab. Just recently, you've gone through a much more difficult process. After the 2010 season, you were diagnosed with thyroid cancer. I wrote it down because I couldn't even memorize it. Papillary thyroid carcinoma. At what point did papillary thyroid carcinoma enter your lexicon? Like, did you even, like...
Yeah, I had a feeling of a lump in my throat throughout the WAC tournament, so that was the end of May. The middle of May, I had started feeling something in my throat, and I didn't really think anything of it. It wasn't that painful. It just hurt when I swallowed and stuff. And I told our trainer, and he's like, "Oh, we'll check it out after the season's over," which we were like, okay, that's fine. And then I went to the doctor, got a biopsy of it, and then the end of July was when I was diagnosed. And I was very scared, and I mean, no one wants to go to the doctor and hear the cancer is in them or in anyone they love. And my mom was there, my sister was there, so it was very difficult to hear that. And but I'm just thankful that I'm able to play, that God's given me life, and that I'm here in Hawaii. And I've learned so much from cancer and from radiation treatment and from everything that I've gone through with this cancer stuff. So it's definitely been a blessing in disguise, and it's hard to find positives in hard times, but it's doable, and I'm trying to do that throughout my life. So.
And for radiation treatment, you have to be in isolation for a few days.
That was so weird. I think back on radiation, and it was a very difficult time, but it was also very weird that it's funny stories that it happened, but so I took the radiation pill, and then I had to drive home alone. I had to wear gloves because I was radioactive. And so I couldn't be around people. That's why I had to be in isolation. And so I had to wear gloves as I drove home by myself in the car. And then no one was supposed to be 15 feet close to me. And then I basically stayed in my parents' master bedroom for 5 days. And I had things to do. My best friends back home made me a little goodie bag. So they bought me all these books. They bought me coloring. They bought me word searches. They bought me all this stuff and cards. So I was fine. I had my laptop and stuff. So I kept myself busy, but it was just very hard. People would stand at the door and talk to me. I think the funniest story was how I got my food. Everyone always asks me, well, how'd you eat? And what my mom did. I still had to be on my diet, my iodized diet, so my mom would cook the food, and then I would walk to the other end of the room. She would walk in, set it on the table, leave, and then I would go eat my food, and then I'd be like, okay, Mom, I'm done. I would stick it back there and walk to the other end, and then she'd come get it, and then leave. So it was just very like animal, like I felt like a caged animal, like feeding me through the door, and it was a very interesting experience.
Now, moving forward, getting ready for the 2012 season, how do you feel? What can we expect? What's the outlook on the team right now?
We're all very excited. There's 7 seniors and 2 redshirt juniors, so we came in the same year as those seniors. So there's a lot of upperclassmen, and we know that we can be really good. We've seen a bunch of different teams in the past, and we know that this is a very qualified team, that we can do really well. And so I think that we have been working very hard, and there's still, I mean, obviously we're not going to be perfect yet, and we have a lot of little things that we need to work out, but I'm very excited for this team because we can be very good.